adapter unboxing. Welcome to the channel. I'm Mike. The Scout's outside. The MB's in the garage. We're working on the MB, kinda. And in this episode, I got something special. We got some stuff in the mail. We're gonna do some unboxing. But in case you haven't noticed, I am not swapping the LS out for a diesel engine for this diesel. That's a Kubota V2203. Puts out maybe like, I don't know, like 100 horsepower, 100 pound-feet of torque. Great little engine for the MB. Not a great engine for the Scout, at least that I know of. I mean, maybe it's a good engine to swap with a 4-liter Scout, but the LS puts out like 300-ish horsepower, 325 horsepower. Goes great off-road, great fuel economy on the road, plenty of power, no issues with it. I am not swapping it out. That was a joke. Sorry you guys took it so seriously. I have no issues with the LS, but the Go Devil engine, which is right there, that's the Go Devil engine that was in this, but we're putting this transmission and transfer case in here instead of the T84 and the Spicer 18. We're also going to be putting a overdrive on that, but we're gonna drop the diesel in the MB. So I was just messing with you guys. All the stuff I've been doing to the Kubota is stuff that needs to be done so that it'll fit in the MB, so that it'll go in the MB a little bit better. But today we have this. We have the T90, T98 adapter kit. We're obviously putting a T90 in. This is from Overland Diesel. But I mean, look at this crate. This is what the adapter came in. Like, I mean, superior quality. It's got all these, I mean, good job. Overland Diesel, the guy's name's Greg. He's been phenomenal to work with so far. He gets these custom made, machined. He has all the specs, he does all the work, and then he ships them and everything. Fantastic deal. So I'm excited to open this. I've been waiting for this for a while. It's probably been maybe like a month-ish that I've been waiting for this, that I decided to do the Kubota swap and get this done. So I still have a pile of parts. I got the new bottom pulley, crank pulley for this. Add a serpentine belt on it, non-adjustable because it's a reefer engine. So I gotta put that on. Got that's the fuel filter, intake. Oh, we changed out the thermostat housing for one that has a spot for a temperature sensor. Got this done. Really, I mean, you guys are up to date on what all I've done. I do need to adjust the valves, so I haven't put the valve cover back on completely because I got to adjust the valves. But we got the governor spring adjusted a little bit. Maybe get us some more RPMs out of that. But let's open this adapter and see what we got. And then I don't know how much we're gonna do today, but we'll at least open this up. I got another little box. We'll open this one first because it's gonna be way easier to open up. So I'm gonna set you guys up and we'll get opening this adapter plate or adapter kit. All right, we're gonna start with this. I am not 100% sure I know what this is. I think I do. I think this is the new water pump pulley that came from, yep, that is not. Anyways, I think this is the new water pump pulley. Yeah, high quality construction machinery parts. Oh, perfect. It is. It's the new V-belt water pump pulley. So let's see how this will fit on here to get you guys. So I should actually paint this before I put on there, but I'm not going to. So that's on there. I mean, you know, finger tight. And then this pulley should go back on here. And this is a dual pulley for, this will be the main belt that goes to the alternator, water pump, and to here, the crank. And then this is for power steering if I ever want to put power steering on. I don't know if I ever will, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But this should line up. This should line up with this pulley. Once this pulley sits all the way back on there, it'll line up. Perfect. Okay, we got that put on. I will just tighten these down sometime. I don't know if I will just yet, but we'll see. Now let's open up this adapter kit. Oh yeah, so I ordered I asked Greg to make some stencils for me. So I think I'm gonna put some stencils on the let's do this so you guys can see it a little bit better. Can you guys see this? So this one, Kubota Jeep. I'm gonna be stenciling that on the Jeep somewhere. I'll probably put this under the hood, you know, so I know what engine oil to put in. Utah certified dirty idle. I love it. 12 volt, cool. V2203 DI MB. Definitely putting that somewhere on the MB. Overland Diesel, I will be putting this somewhere. So it is not, he is not a sponsor at all, Overland Diesel. Great guy though, and I would definitely recommend this. So diesel only, put that by the fuel. Presto, I love it. 44. Diesel fuel only, around fuel, or allow room for fuel expansion. I'll put that over by the engine also. Oh, and then a new Kubota sticker for the valve cover, diesel only. Again, tire pressure 28, I'll do that, and then 134D, so I'll put that somewhere. So these are awesome. Thanks, Greg. I'll be putting these on at a later date. All right, now let's get into the meat of this. This is I imagine. Cool, just some bolts and stuff to get stuff going. I think these are flywheel bolts. It says in here adapter plate bolts. So there's little papers in here. Adapter plate to Kubota engine. 40 foot-pounds. These blue Loctite on threads with conical serrated washers, which are these that are provided. So these are the conical washers. They're serrated on the one side, and then they're hex head on the other. So those will be great. And these are the adapter plate to the Kubota engine. These ones are the engine mount to Kubota engine, and use blue Loctite. I'm glad he labeled everything. These ones are the Jeep bell housing to the adapter plate. So with that, let me show you. You have to have this specific bell housing for the T18, and I can't remember. He did give me some specs on it first, but you have to have this style of bell housing to work with this adapter in that engine. So let's keep going. What else we got? We got this fuel return, I believe. So replacement governor spring and fuel return fitting. And I just adjusted, I cut off the fuel or the governor spring, and it should work. If it doesn't, I will keep this and use this. And then I already have a fuel return, so we're good on that. These are some blue Loctite. He gave me some blue Loctite. Awesome. And what is this? 6 5/16 studs for pressure plate with nylock bolts or nylock nuts. Torque to 12 foot-pounds. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And I need to disassemble this. I took it out as one unit, but it's got a brand new pressure plate and clutch in it. And I say brand new, maybe 6 months old or a year old, but that's brand new. Especially on the MB, because I only drove it for, maybe a couple hundred miles, 200-300 miles with that clutch and pressure plate. So it's like basically brand new, and we'll be using that. All right, let's get back to this though. What are these? A couple small bolts, starter bolts, and I got the starter somewhere. I got the starter for the diesel, so a couple of starter bolts, and then I got my engine stop. So I will route this in the MB somewhere, and then this part I need to make a little mount off of here somewhere. I'm probably, I don't know, maybe I'll use these bolts. Maybe I'll use these bolts and make a little plate that comes up so that I can run my throttle. This is my throttle, and then this is the engine stop. So there is an engine stop solenoid that you could wire up and use. I'm not going to. I'm just going to use the manual stop. So you pull this back, it cuts off the fuel, let it go, and the fuel starts. So I just need to make something that connects here so that I can connect the engine stop and then this will come out here somewhere, like right here, and bolt. I don't know if I want to use this. I don't know if I want to use this plate here to make something. I think this is probably a good spot. I don't know, tell me. I haven't done it yet, so tell me if there's a good spot. Gotta figure out what that is and block that off. All right, let's get back to our unboxing. So that's awesome. I'm gonna leave this in here. Oh, I should totally use this. Now, I made my own little plate, but this is the solenoid right here. Right here, this is the solenoid block off plate. I just made this, but this actually, oh, that doesn't fit. It doesn't quite fit. So I wonder where this goes. I mean, it's gotta go right there, right? It's gotta go right there. It just doesn't quite fit though. All right, and then this is the throttle pedal, and it looks like it accidentally got open, but it's a floor mount throttle pedal. So this mounts to the floor or through the floor. So this will be on one side, the floor will go right here, and then this will be below it. And this throttle cable threads in here, attaches to here, and then you guys can just obviously see how that works. And what I think I might try and do is just take the stock pedal and just put it on here somehow. Maybe just put some, I don't really want to drill in this. This is really, really nice. Oh, but it bolts on. Yeah, I might just use this actually. This is really, really nice. I don't want to mess with it. So we'll be using this. Cool. And then all the parts to put this together. So let's get these back in here. Some new engine mounts. These are the engine mounts, I assume. We'll be putting these in. Oh man, this is heavy. I don't know what this is. I love it. Made in Canada for everything. 2 plates. I think, if I remember right, these are for right here. I believe that's what they're for. To go on the frame, to strengthen the frame, to give a little bit more rigidity to the motor mounts. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta look at the instructions again, but I think so. And then what else we got? I think this feels like a motor mount. Yep, motor mount. This bolts to this, and then the engine will bolt to this. That's the motor mount. So this part welds to the engine. Other motor mount. Motor mount, perfect. So this bolts to the engine. This bolts on here, and this welds to the frame. So this setup just goes like that. So that'll be cool. Great. And I love it. Everything's made in Canada. Rogue bolt, not sure what that is. Here's the other engine mount. Oh man, that's heavy, but that is beautiful. That is the Flywheel with the new pilot bearing in it. Oh man, that is heavy. That is heavy. There's where all the weight comes from. But man, look at that. That is some nice quality. Then I think lastly, looks like down here, in the bottom, looks like we got this beautifully machined aluminum adapter plate. Look at that. Look at that. That is magnificent. Oh, it's got a serial number on it. Awesome. Overland diesel with Canadian flag. Hopefully this sticks out so I can see it, because this would be cool to be able to see. I'm sure this might be blocked by part of the engine, but the starter bolt's right here, so hopefully this doesn't get covered up by anything and you can see that. That'd be cool. All right, I think that looks like everything. That is everything in the box. So, yeah, I think that might be it for today. We're just kind of unboxing it, see what we got going on. I will likely start working on some stuff. And getting the engine kind of put back together. I mean, it's put back together, but kind of get it put back together a little bit more so that we can fit it in the MB into that spot right there. I am waiting on a new brake pedal. This one is wallowed out really bad and it just vibrates. So I figured why not fix it while I got the engine out and everything. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Kind of a quick little video, but keep following along. I don't know what part this is of the MB build, the diesel swap, but keep following along. You can see I got all these parts. We're going to be putting these on. We're going to be welding new motor mounts in, fitting the engine in, getting everything put in where I want it to go, and it should be good. It should be fun. I'm gonna keep kind of doing this like one part at a time. So if you have questions about something that I did or I'm doing or that I didn't do, like, feel free to ask. I will definitely jump on and answer any questions that you guys have. So yeah, like, follow, subscribe. Keep the notifications on so you can see my progress on the diesel swap. Yeah, thanks for watching.